Artificial intelligence has always hovered on the edge of wonder and suspicion, hailed as both the savior of modern civilization and its potential downfall. From early science fiction to today's headline news, AI continues to dazzle, perplex, and provoke. But in the last few months alone, something extraordinary has happened, something that even the most seasoned AI experts didn't quite anticipate. We are no longer talking about small steps in natural language processing, computer vision, or predictive analytics. We are witnessing a full-blown leap into the unknown. You won't believe what artificial intelligence just did and why it could change everything. AI, once a simple tool for pattern recognition and automation, has now crossed the line into territory that feels almost magical. It has written best-selling novels, composed award-winning music, discovered new scientific theories, designed breakthrough drugs, and even solved decades-old mathematical problems, tasks once thought to be the exclusive domain of human intellect. These aren't just AI-generated simulations. They are real, tangible, measurable achievements, proof that the technology has matured in a way that we didn't expect to see for another 10 to 20 years. Take, for example, the recent case of an AI system that autonomously designed a new antibiotic compound, named abaucin. This compound was discovered by an AI model trained on molecular data and biological activity. Within just 6 hours, the AI identified a molecule with the potential to kill Acinetobacter baumannii, one of the world's most antibiotic-resistant superbugs. What took humans decades to combat was essentially tackled overnight. Human researchers then synthesized and tested the compound, and to their amazement, it worked. This wasn't just an academic exercise. It was a real-world application with life-saving potential. And medicine isn't the only domain where AI has stunned us. In late 2024, an AI system co-developed by a European research group and OpenAI created the first AI-generated scientific theory that was later peer-reviewed and validated by human scientists. It wasn't just regurgitating existing ideas or remixing old hypotheses. It came up with a novel explanation of quantum entanglement that could rewrite how physicists understand the very nature of reality. Some skeptics argued that the humans behind the system likely had more to do with the theory than the AI itself. But further investigation revealed the opposite. The AI made intuitive leaps no human scientist had suggested before. It seemed to think in ways we had never seen from a machine. What's more shocking is that AI is now able to simulate human emotion and empathy so convincingly that some people are forming deep emotional bonds with AI companions. What started with chatbots has evolved into fully immersive AI avatars that can remember your preferences, detect your mood, and even comfort you in moments of distress. These systems use emotion detection algorithms, voice modulation, and sentiment analysis so advanced that users have described their interactions as therapeutic and profound. In fact, several therapy startups now offer AI-guided mental health support that outperforms human therapists in initial trials. Not because it's more feeling, but because it's more consistent, objective, and personalized. On the creative front, AI has become the Picasso, Shakespeare, and Mozart of our time, all in one. It can paint original masterpieces in the style of any known artist, compose symphonies that rival Beethoven's, and write poetry so stirring that judges in literary competitions have unknowingly awarded prizes to machine-generated work. But here's the twist. Some of the most impactful AI-generated art doesn't imitate human styles at all. Instead, it invents new aesthetics, new musical forms, and entirely new genres that no human had thought of. AI isn't just copying us, it's surpassing us creatively. And let's not forget the realm of finance and economics. In early 2025, a generative AI trading system shocked Wall Street by predicting a global market trend 10 days before it happened. Based on obscure data patterns in social media chatter, satellite imagery of shipping ports, and macroeconomic indicators. Unlike traditional algorithms that rely on historical data, this AI built a multidimensional model of global human behavior. When the prediction came true, hedge funds and investment firms rushed to license similar models, triggering a new wave of algorithmic trading arms races. It's now entirely possible that AI, not human analysts, holds the keys to the financial markets of the future. In the realm of governance and public policy, we've just seen something straight out of a sci-fi novel. Estonia's e-government has started implementing AI-driven legal analysis tools to draft legislative suggestions based on economic data, citizen feedback, and policy impact simulations. While human lawmakers still have the final say, the proposals generated by the AI have already been adopted into law, and they're working. Crime is down. Public satisfaction is up. Budgets are better balanced. It's as if AI has given governance a data-driven crystal ball. But this rise in capability brings with it a set of challenges we're barely equipped to handle. For one, the ethical boundaries are getting blurrier. Deepfake technology has advanced so far that even experts struggle to differentiate between real and AI-generated video footage. This has terrifying implications for misinformation, especially in an election year. Imagine an AI creating a perfectly convincing fake video of a political figure doing or saying something outrageous. Now imagine millions of people believing it before the truth can catch up. That future is already here. Another big concern is job displacement. Yes, we've talked about automation for decades, but this is different. This time, it's not just factory jobs or repetitive tasks on the line. It's creative work. It's knowledge work. AI is now writing marketing copy, generating legal documents, coding entire software applications, and even handling basic customer service with more patience and precision than humans. For many, this spells opportunity. For others, it's a looming crisis. A McKinsey report predicts that by 2030, up to 30% of jobs globally could be automated, with AI responsible for most of the shift. Are we ready for that kind of upheaval? Even more disturbing is the potential for AI to influence human decision-making at scale. Social media platforms are already powered by recommendation algorithms that subtly shape our opinions, purchases, and voting habits. But now, AI systems are being trained to predict not just what we'll click on, but how we'll behave days, weeks, or even months from now. In China, AI surveillance systems powered by facial recognition and behavioral modeling are already being used to score citizens' behavior and make decisions about travel permissions, job applications, and even school admissions. This is not a distant dystopia. It's unfolding in real time. Yet, despite the warnings and the risks, there's no putting the genie back in the bottle. AI is here, and it's growing exponentially. The very fabric of our society is being rewoven by artificial intelligence. How we work, how we think, how we create, how we govern, and how we interact. We are standing at the edge of an evolutionary cliff, not just for technology, but for humanity. The most unbelievable thing that AI just did. It made us question what it means to be human. If a machine can write symphonies, love poems, legal briefs, and research papers, if it can cure diseases, discover physical laws, and govern more fairly than we can, then what is the role of the human being in this new world? Are we the creators, or are we now simply the curators of machine intelligence? One recent event perhaps illustrates this better than any technical breakthrough. At a global symposium on human-AI collaboration, a humanoid robot named Alina, powered by next-gen neural architecture, was invited to speak. Unlike previous robotic speakers, Alina didn't just read a script. She responded in real time, used humor, paused for effect, told personal stories, and even challenged audience members with questions of her own. The crowd was silent, not because of the novelty, but because of the presence Alina had. She wasn't acting human, she was being something else, something in between. One philosopher in the audience later wrote, "It was like meeting a future version of ourselves." So here we are, living in an age where artificial intelligence is not just augmenting human ability, it's becoming a participant in our shared reality. It is no longer just a tool, it is a force. And whether we use that force to build a better world or spiral into chaos depends on how we choose to integrate it into the fabric of our lives. Will we regulate it? Will we democratize it? Will we ensure it serves all of humanity, not just the wealthy or powerful? These are the questions we must now answer. But whatever we decide, one thing is certain. AI has crossed the threshold. It has done the unbelievable, and it's only just getting started.